Hello guys and welcome here to the Hitachi Truck Series, race number 13, here today from the Lucas Oil Raceway. I'm Brian here in the booth with you. Starting on the pole will be Dylan Jacobs in the number 7. To his outside will be the number 97, and that is Tim Randolph. Of course, as we get going today, we are going to be 5 races away from the playoffs after today. So still, of course, a lot to decide as we enter here today at Lucas Oil. And as we kick off a long weekend for the series, of course, Lift National will run the Indy Road Course, which is just down the road here. They'll be running tomorrow afternoon. And then, of course, that'll be a split race with the top 19 in one race, the bottom 19 in the other. Then the Gel Cup Series will have their double points race on Sunday over at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So that'll be their second to last double points race. And, of course, again, we want to apologize for canceling the All-Star race. It was a tough decision. I'll explain more when the Gel Cup race is on Sunday, but, you know, just things are getting busy. And with that, I also would like to apologize for the downgrade in graphics, essentially. You may have noticed your starting lineup was the first part of the video today. Right now, as many of you in the Discord may know, I'm struggling really to keep up with races right now on top of my schedule. So for at least probably the next handful of races, don't expect the graphics to be there necessarily. We may actually just do this going forward for the rest of the season, just because, again, it's just so hard to get all these races done right now with my hours and my schedule just being so all over the place. So my apologies again. Please bear with us. We will get through this season, I can promise you that. But anyway, without further delay though, let's roll the intro. When we come back, we will take the green flag here at Lucas Oil. So don't go anywhere. Your DCN presentation starts right now. Here we go. The cars on the backstretch. The pace car gonna peel off. Dylan Jacobs, Tim Randolph, they'll lead us down through turns 3 and 4. Into the restart zone. The green flag waves were underway at Lucas Oil. Dylan Jacobs led that opening lap. Of course, you see he's kind of pulled away there, and you see that middle line. That's one thing that's unique about Lucas Oils. You can really run that middle line You see it here. You've seen it in the past. You've seen it at in the SRX race, of course, that ran here. Caution is out, by the way. Quentin Moore, Ana Gonzalez, the reason for this caution. But, of course, that middle lane, just really the preferred way around. Dylan Jacobs leads. Let's see if they pit here. Pace truck will get by him. Let's go see what happened. You see 3 wide off the corner. Austin Shaw must have had an issue because he was all up against the wall. Ana Gonzalez, just nothing she could have done there. She gets hit, or she hits the 48, and then the 56 just nowhere to go. Just an unfortunate situation for both drivers. And we'll take you back to the green here in just a moment. Here we go. The pace car will peel off. Again, nobody pitted. No one really out of the race. So with that, it's going to be Dylan Jacobs, Tim Randolph, Hans Dubois, Roberto Crown Jr., and Jackie Smith. That'll be your top 5. As we'll make our way through turn 4. And the green flag will fly. We're back underway. Already you see him jostling for position. It looks like Jackie Smith trying to get around Roberto Crown Jr. Again, we noted at the beginning of this premiere, we have 5 more races left in the regular season. And then, of course, the playoffs will get underway here on GCN. And, of course, after today, we head to Zen Joltis, a totally different type of track, the Mega Speedway. I believe it's the first time the Truck Series is visited there, maybe the second time. And then, of course, we'll go to Pocono, so 2 gigantic tracks coming your way next. Then, of course, we've got Canadian Tire, we've got Darlington and Rockingham. That is all coming your way before the playoffs. And, of course, Rockingham, the double points race for these Hitachi Truck Series drivers. See the 97, he's looking faster than Dylan Jacobs, but he just isn't able to get by. Apologies for the allergies there. And you see the top 3, really top 4 have kind of broken away. Course again. Oh, the 7's in the wall. He ran it just a tad too high. And you see right there, it's going to allow Tim Randolph to kind of close that gap. But obviously, will it allow him to pass is a totally different thing. And some of these guys will be back here next weekend when the Lift National Series takes on Lucas Oil Raceway. So another show you won't want to miss. Of course, the only reason they're not here this weekend is because the Lift National Series is taking on the Indianapolis Road Course tomorrow. Then the Cup will be on the Indianapolis Oval. That gap starting to grow for Dylan Jacobs. Looking good so far. You see the 97 trying to close that gap. It's now a top 2 breakaway here. Of course, now the question will be if and when these guys will pit. Of course, keep in mind a lot of these guys who do run in the Lift National Series, they're without a doubt trying to get a strategy down, because this race next week here at Lucas Oil Raceway for the Lift National, it's going to be the same amount of laps as the truck race here today. So you'll want to get your strategy down, kind of, and also it's a chance to experiment, because at the end of the day, that if this strategy doesn't work out, maybe next race, things, you could change things. Look at that gap grow. Dylan Jacobs just trying to run away with this thing at this point. Of course, he's led every lap. He'll for sure lock up a playoff point, which is crucial at this stage of the season. Of course, as mentioned, after today, we have 5 races to go. And you wonder if he's trying to extend this gap right now, if he's really pushing it, knowing that if he can get out or get a good pit stop, he can either maintain that gap or, if he does slip up, keep that 97 behind him. Or did the 97 use up his stuff? Keep in mind, it is so difficult to pass here. See some trucks already pitting. So it's probably only going to be a matter of time before you see that 7 dive in. And here he comes. You saw 97 did pit the last time. The other question is, will they have to fix the damage on that 7? Look at this, the 98's going to come out right in front of him. He's going to hit a bunch of traffic coming in. That's the downside of that first pit stall. Boy, they're held up on that left side. Something's wrong with the 19. Is this going to bring out a caution? '19 stopped on track and no caution. That's shocking. Oh, the 00 came out right in front of the 7. And I believe Michael Collins might be the leader. No, after that slow stop, it hurt the 7 of Dylan Jacobs. And now Tim Randolph is the leader with 10, now 9 laps of racing to go. This is huge. And a heartbreak for Dylan Jacobs. Is now Tim Randolph. He's trying to race there with the 15 of Ana Gonzalez. And we're going to have to declare this a lap traffic moment presented by Fitzwater's Angerness. Ana Gonzalez holding up the 97. Keep in mind, again, it is so difficult to pass here. And you see that showing. The gap at 3 seconds, though, it's not really impacting the 97. You see that gap's just growing. Five to go this time. Barring something unusual, I think Tim Randolph should have this in the bag. Four to go this time. The gap at 3.8. Tim Randolph right on the bumper of the 15 of Ana Gonzalez. Now the gap at 4 seconds. And you see there Ana Gonzalez going to get away from the 97. Two to go. Can Tim Randolph hang on? We're going to come this time to the white flag. And barring no cautions, you should have this in the bag. And it's going to be white flag, 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Tim Randolph. He got fortunate there. He fell apart, really, at the end of that stint before the green flag stops. Some misfortune from Dylan Jacobs helps him today. As out of turn 4, Tim Randolph. He's going to get the win here at Lucas Oil Raceway. Congratulations to the 97. Tim Randolph, a winner here in the Hitachi Truck Series this season. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and your standings, and we will be back here for race number 14 at Zen Joltis next weekend. Until then, goodbye everyone.